Winter swept all around the ruins, ancient sites of power barely visible just mere meters in front of the Stormcast Eternals. They had come here to seek out some ancient treasure at the behest of the God King Sigmar, but this storm had come seemingly out of nowhere and ground their progress to a crawl. The Beastclaw had descended down to the ruins from the mountains above on their sky paths, sighting the gleaming warriors of the God King scrounging around in the dirt for something. If the Stormcast were looking for something, it must certainly be of value and power, and so, as their winter storm swirled down the mountainside, battle was joined in Age of Sigmar Warcry. Our victory condition for the battle plan today is Bold Discovery. Before deployment, starting with the attacker, each player places 3 objective markers, where each objective marker has to be placed more than 6 inches from the battlefield edge, on a platform or the battlefield floor, and more than 4 inches from each other objective. The first time an enemy fighter is taken down within 1 inch of one or more of the objective markers, the player whose activation it is picks one of those objective markers, remove all the other objective markers from the battlefield, and replace the remaining one with a treasure token. That treasure token then will be the center focus of the game. The battle will end after 4 battle rounds, and the player carrying the treasure will be declared the winner. We then have the mysterious twist of mysterious vapors, where at the start of each battle round we can randomly determine one battlefield quarter and potentially suffer some damage points or get healed some damage points. And we have the Dance of Death deployment map for today's game as well. In today's game, I'm playing with the Ogor Mawtribes, and I have the Devour Corpse ability. Friendly fighters with the Brute or Agile rune marks can make the following action, and I get to pick an enemy fighter that's taken down and roll a dice. I remove a number of damage points from this fighter equal to the roll, and an enemy fighter cannot be picked as the target of this attack action more than once per battle. In my dagger, I have an Icebrow Hunter and Frost Saber. In my shield is just a Skulk. And then lastly, in my hammer is another lone Frost Saber. In his dagger is a Praetor Prime and another Praetor joining them as well. In his shield is a Knight Vexillor with Banner of Apotheosis and another Praetor. Well, lastly, in his hammer is an Annihilator with Meteoric Hammer and a Gryph-hound. Alright, and so we are all deployed down on the table. We've got 6 objectives on the table. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 down there in between the 2 Stormcasts. 4 models on the table for the Ogres. I've got 1 of my Frost Sabers. We've then got the Skulls, the leader of the Ogres there. And then we've got for the Stormcast a Knight Vexillor with Banner of Apotheosis, the Praetor, and then you've got another Praetor with a Praetor Prime in front. Today's video is sponsored by Gap Games, a fantastic miniature wargaming store in Queensland, Australia. They stock a wide variety of miniature wargames from all things Games Workshop to some of my personal favourites, Conquest of the Last Argument of Kings, and all things Modifius wargames as well. Use our affiliate code in the link below to help support both this fantastic store and the channel as well. And so, first things first, before the battle round begins, we will have to roll off to see which of the table quarters due to our twist will have the mysterious vapors. So, we've got a D4, so just for note, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to see which one has the mysterious vapors. 4. This one, no one is wholly within that table quarter, so no one will be affected by the mysterious vapors for round 1. And so, with round 1 beginning, we'll go with priority. This is going to be for the Ogres. I've got a 3/3, 4/4 in there. Meanwhile, for the Thunderstrike Stormcast, they are going to have a 6/6, 5/5, 4/4. Alrighty, and so with that, the Ogres do have more singles. I'm going to bank my wild dice. Stormcast, what are they going to do with theirs? Stormcast will be banking the wild dice as well, and so with that, the Ogres are going to give the first activation to the Stormcast. And so, first activation of the game is just the Praetor Prime moving up with the rest of the Stormcast Eternals there. And they're going to go a double move with the Frost Saber up into the middle of the table. The Praetor behind will make a move up. And you know what? I'm going to make it so you have to come to me. I'm going to take my shots with the Skull. He's going to shoot his pistol. I'm going to go with the Praetor that's not going to get the cover benefit there. So we are needing 5s with our pistol. Nope. Going again Well, we do get a crit, and there'll be 4 points of damage. And so the Praetor does take 4 points of damage, so we go on to the last of the Stormcast Eternals activations. The Vexillor then is going to try and heal some of that damage with the Banner of Apotheosis, spending a double 4. Yeah. And you heal D3, is it? For 3. So that's it for the Vexillor, your last remaining Praetor that now only has 1 wound on them. We're going to spend a double for Rush, getting the extra inch of movement. Then your Praetor will go into combat, but no extra attack. And so with that, that is going to be round 1 of 4 over. And so reserves come on. The Annihilator Prime is choosing to stay off this round. So he can come down anywhere he wants, 5 inch away from enemies, 3 inch from objectives. You do have your Gryph-hound come on for the Stormcast though. And for the Ogres, they have the Icebrow Hunter and Frost Saber come on as well. And so we'll go priority for turn 2 for the Ogres. We are going to get absolutely nothing. No, double. Yeah. And for the Stormcast, they will get a double 1, double 3. So to wild dice for the round, I'm just going to make a double 6 there, being my only one. Meanwhile, the Stormcast will make a double 5, so we've both got a wild dice still in the bank. But Ogres are going to get the first turn, and we're going to take it this round. And so we're going to start with the Frost Saber attacking here. We are going to spend that double for an Onslaught, giving us the extra attack on each of our attacks. So now 5 attacks in total. We need 5s. Got 2, so that'll be 4 damage so far. And then going for our second attack into the Praetor there. Nothing. Praetor will then strike back at the Frost Saber. It's going to use double for Onslaught as well. Getting an extra attack. So needing 3s in return, though with strength 5 into toughness 4. That'll be 2 regular hits. 4 damage. And going for the second attack will be another, so 6. And so I do move in the skull. I've got a 2 inch reach with the Gargant Hacker. And so 3 attacks needing 4s. That'll do. So that'll be another 8 damage. And so you then are going to move your Praetor Prime in, going for the extra attack ability as well. Now you are strength 5. I am only toughness 4. So that will be 2 and a crit. The Icebrow Hunters are then going to move in to the fight. We are needing 4s with strength 5. So that'll be another 8 points of damage. United Vexillor then makes a move and is going to use Banner of Apotheosis to regain D3. For 2, that's annoying because that means the Frost Saber now needs to get 2 successful hits or a crit. I then move in with my last Frost Saber. And so the Frost Saber either needs 2 hits on 5+ or a single crit will take out the Praetor. And I get the crit. And so with that, I am going to pick an objective within 3 inch. And so with that, that objective turns into treasure now, and you've got your last Praetor to go, and your Gryph-hound actually. Your Praetor is then going to move up and attack the Frost Saber that just killed his buddy. 1. And then the Gryph-hound just makes a big run for it. So that'll be the end of the round. We now have the treasure revealed, and we're now going to fight over it. And so before we go into the round, we're going to roll for the Mysterious Vapors. There's a 4. That is your Gryph-hound. So the Gryph-hound now will take damage on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heal. Heal his non-existent damage. In heals, so he's full of life. That's how he can run so fast. Thank you all for watching today's video. If you'd like to help the channel grow some more, why not consider joining up to our YouTube members. This important feature here allows us to continue to produce more and more content of the various games you like to see on the channel. It also allows you to put in requests and ask what you would like to see more of on the channel in the future. And so we go priority for round 3. I this time have a 2-2-4. Meanwhile, for the Stormcast Eternals, they are going to have a 5-5-1. And so, wild just wise, I do spend both of mine to go a 4-4-3. Meanwhile, for the Stormcast Eternals, they make a 2-2 and a 5. So, it does leave priority with the Ogres, however. So, we are going to go with the Icebrow Hunter first. Actually, before that, you will have your Annihilator to come down, and I'm actually not going to go with the Icebrow Hunter first, actually. And so your Annihilator comes down from the heavens. I'm actually going to activate the Skalg first, who's going to go a swing over here, and we're going to spend a double for Onslaught against the Praetor Prime. And so 4 attacks, wounding on 4s down there. Oh, just 1 so far. And my second attack. Oh, no, that'll be 3. So the Praetor moves in there. It does pick up the treasure. And now going to swing at the Frost Saber. Needing 3s. Just gets a single hit for 2. And so over to me. I am going to move the Icebrow Hunter. Yeah, I'm going to move the Icebrow Hunter. I'm going to spend my 4-4 to do Bull Charge. So with that, I spend a 4-4 and do 4 points of damage to the Praetor. And I'm going to make a swing with my Ogre Club. Needing 4s. Oh! That is 20 points of damage there. That is that Praetor dead. And so to begin with, your Annihilator moves 3. You're then going to spend a quad to Rampage, which gives him a free move and now a free attack. So you'll essentially get 2 attacks out of this now. So 4 attacks at strength 5, meaning you need 3s to wound the Frost Saber. That'll be a crit and a hit. And that takes out the Frost Saber. Now you are still within an inch of the Hunter there, so you're going to attack him as well. And you will get 2 regular hits on the Hunter.
6 damage.
I'm then going to go with my Frost Saber, who's going to spend a double for an extra attack into the Praetor Prime. Needing 5s to wound down there. So, just the 1 for 2. And so the Knight Vexlor is going to spend the Banner of Apotheosis, D3 heal to everyone nearby, 1. Yes. And so then attacking the Frost Saber, the first one, strength 4, so you need 4s to wound on this. Will be 1 regular hit, and going again, will be another 2 regular hits. The Griffhound spends a double for Rush, getting him into the skull, gets to make a attack now.
Strength 4.
So needing 4s. 2 regular hits. And so we go into round 4 before the turn begins. We are going to roll to see if we have the miss annoy us. 3, that is down here. The Annihilator is the only model wholly within. That's the Griffhound just tips out. And so on a 1 to 3, he takes damage. He does, so D3 damage on the Annihilator for 3. And so priority for round 4. The Ogres get a 3. That's it. For the Stormcast, they get a 1, 3. Wild dice all around. We both just make a 6 with our remaining wild dice. The Ogres will get priority. That means they're going to take it. Who will then spend a double for the extra attack into the Annihilator. So we... Ooh.
T7.
Yeah, T7. So we need 5s on this one. I mean, that's 16 points of damage. The Knight Vexlor is going to use the Banner of Apotheosis ability to begin with. So D3 heal on everyone within. So you've got to roll for everyone individually. So for your Praetor Prime, heals 1. For your Annihilator then, you get to roll as well. For 3. Then trying to cut up the Frost Saber next, needing 4s on its attacks. It's 1. And going again. It's the Frost Saber down, so we are going to go with the big boy. We're going to go an Onslaught attacking that Praetor Prime. So needing 4s. Oh, just the 1. That's 4. And 4s need 2 hits or a crit. And I get the crit. And you are going to use Thunderous Departure there for D6 damage as you do go down. Before. And so the Annihilator Prime, you're going to Onslaught. He essentially needs to roll massive on this. And so, you need 3s. I mean, it's going to be 3 and a crit.
3, 5.
And so the Annihilator needs to do 20 damage or it will be pretty strong towards the Ogres, potentially. 20 damage. That's 12. So I've got 8 left on the Ogre. So the Gryph-hound's going to move over. Can you make a draw? The Gryph-hound needs to do 8 damage to the Hunter.
2 crits will do it.
Yeah, 2 crits would do it. You've done Onslaught for extra attack. You get 1, you do not. That means you'll do 7 damage. You are a damage point shy. And that means it will be victory to the Ogre Mawtribes by a single damage point. Thank you all for watching. We hope this battle report was enjoyable for you, and if you did enjoy it, please go check out some of our others in the playlist on the channel. If you have any questions, please drop a comment down below, and while you're there, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our Discord server to check out all of our future wargaming content. Thank you all.